Disclaimer, copyrights enforced. The following is based on true events, facts, fiction, second-party observations, nonsense, hearsay, bullshit. You be the judge. One thing we guarantee is 100% pure entertainment. All names, places, persons, and things, etc. have been changed for privacy issues. This show is R-rated, may contain obscene language, nudity, not for persons under 18. Please listen responsibly. I'm ready, bros. I'm ready.
That's like number 3.
Welcome, listeners. Blowhard Talkhard here with Julian.
Reimer.
Sabrina.
We're here. Everybody's happy. Everybody looks good.
Yeah.
The sun is shining.
Reimer brought his dog today.
Yes.
Benji?
Yes.
No, seriously.
No, Benny.
Who?
Benny.
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 And the Jets.
Benito.
Benny and the Jets.
Yeah, look at that. See?
Somebody, my buddy told me that he heard one when you were doing that little singing. He liked it. He goes, "Is she a singer?" I go, "Yeah, she sings." I go, "Yeah, she has a concert. It got canceled. She was going to do it at the amphitheater."
Yeah, if only singing wasn't a super spreader.
Yeah, otherwise we'd be sitting with Sabrina doing her vocals. But
Did you see the Nickelback sea shanty thing that went popular?
What are you
who
talking
fuck
about?
what?
Yeah,
what's
so
the thing? Who fuck what the hell is he talking
Exactly.
about? Nickelback's the band, the Canadian guy with the big
yeah.
nose.
Yeah, the soulless band, Nickelback.
Soulless band.
Well, they're not really. Everybody's got an issue with Nickelback. They're enjoyable, they're poppy, but they're not really rock and roll.
Nickelback is the go-to band that you refer to when you want to make fun of music.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna say
You make fun of it because
whatever.
they're
I
not
don't even
really-
talk about. I can't even think about that garbage. But
They
go
lack
on.
authenticity. They're not really hardcore. They're not really partying. They're not rock stars. But
They
that
make money,
aside,
right?
huh?
Are they from Canada?
Yeah, they're from like Alberta.
Oh,
They're mom rock.
Yeah, they're mom rock.
They're
They're for
mom
people
rock.
who
Old,
listened
you
to
mean?
grunge and shit back in the day.
but
and
they're
then,
young, but they played old music
No,
Yeah.
they're rock for moms that are like in their early 40s.
because their moms used to like
that, like,
me, who
used
like
to
Bon
be-
Jovi
yeah.
and all that shit. And
Mom
the,
rock,
the
cottage
90s.
dad.
What
Yeah,
was the
mom
song they have? The popular song,
This is how you remind me.
the Nickelback.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is how you remind me.
This is how you remind me of what I really am. I hate it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that song is
Fucking
shit.
blow my.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
See, that's her voice. You did that very raspy. Good for
Yeah,
you.
when we're on the other episode.
We should do a fucking show, man, like a concert, me and you.
That sounds great.
Right, well, you're not involved in the show,
Okay.
right? Because you can't sing. You can play what's that thing that people play when they're like they make them part of the band? Like,
The triangle?
Like something stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
the ding
triangle.
ding. Yeah, you can play the
Cowbell.
bell.
Thank
You
you.
just sit here all day and go like this.
Well, I've been learning from your musical proficiency at the bell, so maybe I could.
Worry about what I do, bro. I have the voice. Sabrina makes her the voice.
She's got the voice. She does have the rock voice.
Anyways, Nickelback is not.
Yeah, so they've been. There was a group in the UK that turned it into a sea shanty. They're going to be a rock star. You know, like the pirate music.
Oh, they're making
Yeah.
fun of them.
Well, it might sound like it, but at the same time, it's actually quite cool. It may make you enjoy Nickelback for the first time.
So they're doing like sea shanty themed covers of Nickelback?
Yes, and
Oh,
it's
there's
quite.
a show about it.
No, they just did. They did that song. It like took off. It blew up the music tube.
Good for them.
Yeah,
So it blew up for who though? Nickelback? Or
and
for the
Nickelback
person doing
Nickelback
it?
supported it and tweeted it. And like, man, this is awesome.
So who's getting paid?
Probably nobody, but maybe the sea shanty people are getting.
Oh, the sea
popping.
shanty people from England
Yeah.
sang the song and they and everybody liked it. You mean it went viral?
And it went viral. It's little something, little
And the sea shanty people are who again?
some musicians out of the UK called Little Buck or something like this.
Ah, the fucks. Okay, yeah.
I'll have to check out the name again.
Lil Buck.
The little fuckers.
Oh boy.
Okay, so this is the whole. And how did we talk about this again? Because I'm really losing it today,
I
man.
don't know.
How did you start with this?
I think I just threw it out there. What were we talking about before all
I
of
don't
this?
know, man. You started with Nickelback. I thought you had a story.
I thought I had a story as well, but then
We did a little. Me and Sabrina did some concert.
You guys got to concerts, and now I'm like, oh, what the fuck? Puck bunnies.
Oh,
Well, yeah.
puck bunnies. That's
fuck
what
is
I
a
was
puck
talking
bunny?
about the fucking before we started rolling. Yeah, Sabrina, you know what a puck bunny is?
No.
No? No or no?
No, what's a puck
If
bunny?
we're on YouTube, people, Sabrina doesn't say no. She goes, no.
Yeah.
With that face. Pretty face, but no. Well, stop waving that thing in front of me. I don't want to see it anymore.
The puck bunny is, very Canadian referential, I think, or anybody who's ever played hockey at a rink. I don't know if it applies to people who hang around the curling rink, but definitely for hockey players, is often a girl, but probably like almost 100% a girl, but I'm sure there's other puck bunnies out there.
Just give us, it's a girl who
Trying to find some equality in the conversation here. And they dote on hockey players, and the hockey players end up hooking up with a
young
girl.
hockey players.
So it's a hockey
and-
groupie.
Yeah,
A hockey groupie.
And they're all
Puck bunny.
usually from like Orangeville, Newmarket in Ontario, the small towns, because that's where they have the junior teams, like
Yeah.
the 16s, the 18-year-olds. And they just bang these guys, and then next thing you know, these guys become professional players. It's pretty- I know a girl who's banged a player, the number one player in the NHL, full video.
What?
Full video.
She's got, well,
Like she took a video?
She took a video with him when he was just before he made it, like
Oh,
6
wow.
months.
Wow.
And he is the best player in the league right now. And if I go, this guy here, it's him 100%. I can't believe. I go, you could actually blackmail him.
Yeah.
She goes, I can't do that.
Have you seen this video?
She showed it to me. Yeah, it was him. Yeah.
And how is his,
I don't know. I didn't see the fucking.
how is his puck and stick handling?
How do you know this girl?
She used to be a friend of a friend's,
Got it.
but she's in the industry, so don't want to start getting too much into it. But yeah, her and her friends did a lot of hockey pucking.
Yeah, was she a
Juicy.
puck bunny as a youngin', or just
She big names. Like I guess if I say the guys' names, it doesn't. Or maybe I shouldn't say the guys.
pro
the
buck bunny?
NHLers. That's
Pro
bad
buck
if I
bunny?
say the NHLers' names, right? She done a lot of big NHL players before they made it to the teams.
wow? So she's fucked him into stardom.
Well, put it this way: her girlfriend, the whole junior Leaf organization, did them in like 2 days. The one a girl.
What?
Yeah.
How many? Sorry, wait. How many?
I don't know how many guys are on the
How many
fucking
girls
team.
involved?
One girl.
One girl did the whole team.
Yeah, a couple of days. In a few weeks, she banged them all.
Wow,
It's a
Debbie
team
did
building
Dallas.
exercise.
Yeah. She herself,
Mary did the Marlins.
seriously big names. Like over the, even in our thing, I don't know if you recall, there's the basketball guys when they come, they just call the girls, and they had them on like Lena, if you don't remember, she was the Asian girl, she moved back home. She had, every time the Houston Rockets would come, the basketball team,
Yeah.
she goes, ka-ching, there was that night, she was making big money because one of the players liked her a lot. And
Well, I tell you what, that would get me to follow sports.
well, yeah. Like she was like, "Fuck! I wish they came to Toronto more often," but they didn't, right? But every time he would come, she would be there.
Yeah, that's a.
But again, there was another night. We were at Jack Astor's, and the hockey, the Phoenix Coyotes were here, and this girl's phone lit up by all the players. Like 5 guys were texting her, like, "Okay, after the game, where are you going? Where are you going?" Like there was like, I'm like, "Really?" She goes, "It happens all the time." I go, "Where the fuck am I, man? Like, you got to get these guys on contract."
Has you ever had a? Has you ever had a home team and an away team kind of visit? You know,
No, I don't
the
know.
opposition?
Well, again, you're doing
What?
a home and away condition. I don't know. He's trying to do that over my
I
head
don't know.
thing.
Did she ever she ever hooked up with like somebody local, and then also then the opposition shows up in town, and now she's like,
No, these guys that are texting are always outside.
All right, okay,
And she goes, I go, "How did you meet these guys?" She goes, "Their managers go on Instagram,
yeah.
follow if they're like from Toronto, Montreal, wherever. They message them. And they go, my buddy, whatever the fucking player's name is, likes you."
Is this woman an influencer, if you will? Like, is that on
She's an
Instagram?
what the fuck?
Does she have enough followers that she? Does she have enough followers?
Any
that,
kind of time when you're a girl, okay, what I've seen on Instagram, anytime you're half naked with a thong up your ass, you got a pretty good following.
Yeah,
Right?
true.
Yeah, in most cases. Yeah.
That's why I have 7 followers.
Yeah. But you're not going half naked on the thing.
That
right?
yeah, my last post was literally in a snowsuit.
But these girls are like that. Anyways, can I get to the point? So they have their guy reach out to these girls and tell them straight. My buddy plays for this, I don't think he says my buddy, whatever. I represent this and this. Are you interested in meeting him? And right away, of course, 9 out of 10 say yes.
Totally.
And they become part of that whole community, which you can't get involved with because they don't call, like these guys are like stars, right? So they get a guy to go in, set it all up, they're messaging, that way they're never involved until they show up at some fucking suite.
I wonder if the sports agents and like the coaches and the managers, are they all getting a slice of this action, or is it all predominantly these players because they're the faces, they're the celebrities?
Do they want to get paid?
No, what
Do
I'm
they want
saying
to
is,
bang?
yeah, like are they, when they come to town, are they also reaching out?
Of course they are.
But they're probably not getting the same
Well,
hits.
first of all, they're obviously a little bit older. They're probably more married, and they've
Yeah.
done it a million times. But
Yeah.
if you watch that movie with Al Pacino, the football movie, when he's in a bar after one of their losses, he was the coach for the LA team. That girl, Any Given Sunday, the movie was called. The girl comes up to him, he's talking, and then she goes, $5,000. And he's like, what? Like he was stunned, like, you know. So she approached him like that, like really off, like outside. But let's be honest here. I'm sure these guys, when they were younger, probably did all of it, right? Everybody does everything when you're younger. Do they still partake? Sure, why not?
Oh yeah, it's well known. We've had this happen here in Toronto when like teams come through, and back in the day when A-Rod got outed.
Yeah, but she's not talking player. She's saying is the coach. Like, but again,
Was the coach involved?
The coaches these days are 40 years old. Yeah, for sure. Again,
Do they sign non-disclosure agreements?
for
or anything?
sure they
Yeah.
do, man. For sure they do. That's why they has no record of the guy texting, or they have his agent or his, again, we'll call him his buddy. He reaches out. My buddy is such good friends with the Yankee,
I don't know. Outfielder.
we'll call, no, not the player, the hitting coach.
Okay.
And because their kids played on the baseball, some fucking team together. And the next thing, anyways, I really don't want to get into that too much, but they meet, and once you get into it with the team, the coach or something, the players, that's it. It's over, because he'll do all the talking after.
Yeah.
I can't approach who's A-Rod. He's gonna go, who the fuck are you?
Right.
But if you tell the hitting coach goes tells A-Rod, and A-Rod knows the coach, is gonna say, oh yeah, okay, what time? You know, he knows he's down, but he's not gonna be down for some schmuck from Toronto to say, yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
But does A-Rod get to make that choice? Go, hey, listen, this is my profile of my preference.
I'm sure.
What did A-Rod get caught doing? What are you talking about?
No, he was gonna try to say, does A-Rod tell his buddy to make sure she's blonde with big boobs?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But there was also this moment back in the day when the Yankees came through, and someone said they were with some regular call girls they had.
Yeah.
And these girls were outed, and the players were outed for doing this, and it became a big scene.
Oh, okay.
Right. And there's a way also to rattle the team.
Yeah, but these guys here, again, that's why they go to the Instagram, because I believe those those girls are way hotter, number one. And you give them enough money, they don't care. But they're on their list after. Every time they come to Toronto, it's like a ka-ching list. The next thing you know, it
ka-ching
spreads through the whole league. The whole league is getting a piece of it.
Yeah.
Think about the baseball, the Yankees, then the guy tells that guy in Baltimore tells that guy, these girls are getting big money after.
Sure. They've earned it.
I'm talking big money, man. I'm talking.
What do you think? Like, well, we don't have to talk numbers, but
I'll tell you one number, one fact. She couldn't go. This one girl that did the best player in the NHL, she couldn't go, so she called her friend to go cover her shift, we'll call it.
Mm-hmm.
She gave her the cost. She got $2,000 from the girl giving her the
finder's fee.
Finder's fee.
wow.
She got $2,000 for sending her to go.
Is that like an hour or is that like a day?
Who knows? No, it was in the
knows?
night. Who knows
Yeah.
what they
Probably
did?
night.
But she got $2,000. The girl just gave her. She goes, all I want is $2,000, just
Damn.
for hooking you up. So I'm gonna
Oh,
think about it.
oh, sorry. That's why I'm hearing this. So she's just saying here. Here's
So
the
you're
gig.
not listening to nothing I'm saying?
$2,000. I'm just having to process this. I thought that's what she walked away with. That's
She
what her friend
couldn't
did.
go. It was her call. It was her friend. The
Yeah.
player was for her, but she for some reason couldn't make it. So she has another blonde friend who looks pretty much hot like her. So she goes, here, just give me $2,000.
Yeah.
That'll be my share for introducing you.
Oh,
So think about how much money they make.
That's fucking
I can only
wild.
imagine.
Yeah. And it happened. She was all the time. Like when she was describing it, it was like an abundance. Like
She didn't know what to do with it. I was like, holy fuck, but why are you giving these girls this money? Like, because there was too much guys. Like, these guys are loaded, man. You know, these guys are millionaires, right?
Yeah.
And they're young.
And they're 24, 25-year-old buck. What do you think they're going to do with they're making $30 million a year?
No kidding.
They're not going to come to Toronto and bang a blonde.
Oh, and they're studs. They're all like.
And they're all like, they're all
Just
good
chock
men.
full of testosterone and fucking rock star kind of enthusiasm, and
Yeah, they're ready to go, man. Like,
Rolling it down
hockey
like rock
players,
stars.
they all party, they drink, they do it's a very they have a good time. Put it that way. And
know
then
what-
once you get older, you settle down.
yeah.
Like 30, you stop fucking around. You probably get married, whatever. But getting in with those people, you're rich. If you're a girl, so I don't know. Think about it.
Thinking about it.
I'm thinking about it.
Yeah.
But the puck bunny was funny. The girl, she banged the whole. What do they call the Marlies?
Yes.
It's a few years ago, anyways, but it's pretty funny. But a lot of these guys today,
Was that when the Marlies were on their championship run?
I couldn't tell you.
You know, maybe it just happens that sometimes a good puck bunny can kind of boost the morale of a team.
Well, this year there's no money.
No.
No. Do the people in the NHL, the players playing, do they get paid full salaries?
It depends the sport right now, right?
All sports, any sport.
Yeah, they're getting money. I
Full
think there's a
salary.
players. There's
Is
a
Matthews
dispute going on
making
with the
10 million
NHL
a year?
right now.
Is it Matthews getting 10 million a year?
It's in his contract, isn't he? Have you heard?
I think it's per game.
Oh, so if he doesn't play,
It might
okay.
be prorated based on what the actual season is.
Right. So their contract's 80 some games, and then they probably get a couple of layouts if they choose to, and then it's probably prorated for the what is the season this year? 50,
56.
56?
But I was
Yeah.
pretty much saying that these girls aren't making that money this year.
No. But there's still a possibility, wouldn't they have that? Because they are traveling across the country, these players.
Yeah, but they're in the bubble, no?
I don't know how bubbly they are.
The girls are bubbly, but the players, I think, are under watch, man. Didn't you hear yesterday the Minnesota 17 guys got COVID?
And what
The hockey team, they're done. They're out till
Right.
February, like end of February.
Damn. Where did they get the COVID from?
Fuck, they found it in your ass. How the fuck do I know where they got it?
Fuck bunny, I don't know.
Yeah, they could have gotten it from a puck bunny.
Yeah.
Analingus. Anyways,
Analingus
okay,
from
let's
Puck
take a
Bunny.
little break.
Ding
We'll
ding.
be right back, listeners.
Howdy. This is Dr. Wade Steve, also known as Dr. Wade and also known as Dr. Steve. It has been a while since I have visited you all here at the Blow Hard Talk Hard podcast, and I am very pleased and excited to be back. I have been incredibly busy at the International Erotic Hypnosis Institute here in Aurangabad, India, bringing mind-powered orgasms to people all over the world. Needless to say, the demand for powerful self-generated soul-shattering orgasms has been at an all-time high. And me and my staff have been working overtime to keep everyone nutting hard in their brains. However, I was able to find a free moment in my crazy schedule to pop on into this week's broadcast and present to you, the listener, a 100% free hypnotic orgasm session. I do this out of the kindness of my heart and also because Julian and Reimer and Sabrina and producer Pat are some of my best friends on the planet Earth. And I owe them so much that I could not refuse when they reached out and asked for my help to give their listening audience a soothing atomic-powered mental orgasm. As always, a warning here at the beginning. These techniques are incredibly strong and may result in various forms of bodily expulsion from any and all of your orifices, so please, it is advisable that you sit naked on the toilet or in the wash tub. Do not, I repeat, do not listen to this exercise while driving or operating an aircraft or while commanding a speedboat. Okay, with that out of the way, now I will begin. Close your eyes. Breathe. Breathe again. Keep breathing. Do not stop breathing. Good. Nice. You are breathing. Your breath is like chocolate. You are breathing chocolate. It is thick and rich and creamy. Ooh, it is sweet. Your breath is sweet and sticky and thick. It is flowing into you like your body is testicles. Like your body is a clitoris. The sticky thick chocolate clitoral testicle breath fills you up. Yes, yes. Breathe. Breathe the sticky thick chocolate. Now you are a fondue. You put a strawberry in you. You put a piece of cantaloupe inside your soul. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. 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 It is good. It is sticky. It is thick. It is sweet. The cantaloupe is you. You are a cantaloupe that is floating in space like a planetoid in a distant star system. The star system is called Deep Nasties. It is the dirtiest, most erotic star system in the galaxy. You are a planetoid in this star system. Everyone in the galaxy wants to visit you in their spaceships. You are glad to have them come to you and visit. Everyone comes. They are coming. You are coming. You are a cantaloupe that is exploding into space like a cosmic energy burst that spreads sexual radiation faster than the speed of light out across the entire universe. Yes, yes, yes. You just exploded. A sticky thick eruption. Like chocolate lava from a candy volcano. You are testicles. You are a clitoris. You are sticky. You are sticky thick with it. Yes, yes. Yes. Breathe. 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 Yes. Now, open your eyes, relax. Take a moment to gather your thoughts. You are back on Earth. You are you. You are not a cantaloupe or a volcano or a planetoid. You are alive. You are you. You are satisfied. So very, very satisfied. Now breathe. Breathe. Relax. Nice. So very nice. Okay. Thanks. That was delightful. A delightful mind-expanding, soul-blasting, universe-defining orgasm. Just another day at the office here at the International Erotic Hypnosis Institute. I again am Dr. Wade Steve, and this had been an orgasmic mind manipulation. I hope it serves you well. Thank you again to my chums at the Blow Hard Talk Hard podcast. And if you could do them a kindness in exchange for this complimentary orgasm, please rate, review, and subscribe. Again, please rate, review, and subscribe. Have a nice day.
Welcome back, listeners. Funny. I was just thinking, we were talking about the puck bunnies, right? And then Sabrina was doesn't really much follow too many sports, but do you recall, like, when the Leafs were playing in the playoffs, not now, like say 2-3 years ago, 4 years ago, do you follow that hype bullshit?
No.
So like when everybody would go to a bar and go crazy, do you remember when the city would go like mad?
I remember when the Raptors won.
Okay, yeah, I'm not
Yeah.
trying to, okay, but the
Other
Leafs,
than that, I don't have any knowledge of any
okay, but
sporting
okay, I'll
events.
give you do obviously, Reimer. Like when the Leafs play,
but it's been
they're
a while
doing-
since Toronto's had a chance to celebrate until the Raptors.
Okay, but when the Leafs play and they do well, the city goes crazy.
Okay.
Like they love hockey. That's what I'm trying to say. Like you know, like so about 3-4 years ago, I recall they lost the game 7 to I think Boston. So I'm a Montreal fan, so I can say this and I laugh
Yeah.
because
It was a devastating loss.
it was a devastating loss. Again, who gives a shit, right?
Like Toronto was up and they had a chance to go. Like there was their big first time in a long time. They just had to take out Boston. They had the lead in the game, and
Boston scored 3 goals to win to come back. Something stupid, crazy.
more than
Anyways,
that, didn't they? They come back with like 4 or 5 goals. It was fucking
It
ridiculous.
didn't matter. Anyways, I was that night at
Legendary.
the brass rail, just coincidentally. And everybody, anyways, then the Leafs end up losing. The city goes to shock. Like everybody
Yeah.
crying, you know, like, oh fuck, you know, like
There was flood
miserable.
warnings with all the tears.
Yeah.
It was just
But after an hour after the game, who shows up to the fucking brass rail? The whole Leaf team. And they're there, VIP'd in. They're getting booze. They're getting shots. They're laughing and talking. And I'm like,
Yeah.
look at these guys. No remorse. Like everybody at home sitting there fucking, they're like, Toronto people got their minds were like, their hearts were broken.
Yeah.
And these guys, they didn't look like they weren't like drinking at a bar sad and like, we just lost. They were like, they won the championship.
Yeah, they got paid. They don't give a fuck.
Thank you.
yeah.
Like it was pretty sad to see it, like to say, these guys can't even pretend they're fucking sad.
Yeah.
But I think it's just, they love the money and the girls were there. It's like, fuck it, let's just enjoy ourselves and we get paid.
And it was the end of the season for them. The little team celebration.
Yeah, but
run.
it should
Sorry,
have been
bud.
like they weren't. It looks like they were celebrating because they won. To me, it was so like it was wrong.
It's just out of touch.
Yeah. Well, they weren't going to have a man cry group.
So when a big team loses a big game like that, you think that guy on TV when he's sitting there like the football player like
Tears.
tears, and he's dejected.
Oh, for
you think
sure.
that's an act?
No, they feel that, man.
And
You
then
brought
what?
your
10
heart and
minutes later,
soul,
he goes
blood
to the
and sweat.
strip, and then 10 minutes later, he goes to the strip club and gets lap dances.
Yeah.
Just like
Get
that.
Sure.
And when
you go to
Leaf,
the mindset.
when Leaf Nation is crying for 2 weeks, can you believe we got ripped off? That was a this, and they yell back and forth for 2 weeks.
That's just theater on top of that. Sure.
So the people care more about the player than the players.
Man, you gotta have a thick skin. You're doing this day in, day out. You're gonna win. You're gonna lose. If you just like
that's
dwell on the losing mindset, you're gonna be a loser.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, if the Leaf fans could have seen those guys just what they were doing right after, like an hour after that loss,
Yeah.
they would have been like, "Fuck them, man."
Yeah.
It reminds me of that movie of A Bronx Tale when the guy goes, "Who's your?" He says, "Well, your hero. My hero is Mickey Mantle." He goes, "Mickey Mantle." He goes, "Why? Would Mickey Mantle pay your rent if if your dad didn't have any money?" He goes, "No." He goes, "So why is he your hero?" So everybody oh, I love this. Why? If you need money for your fucking pay your rent, is one, I won't mention names, but is he gonna cover your rent?
No, exactly.
No. So fuck everybody. Enjoy your game tonight. The Leafs are on. We're out of here, people.
Ding ding.
Julian,
Reimer.
Sabrina.
we're out.